An Egyptian source said on Wednesday that the Muslim Brotherhood is leading in the initial counting of results from the first round of Egypt's parliamentary election, with about 40% of party list votes. It remains difficult to assess the precise impact of such a result on an election that will take 6 weeks for voting to be complete and uses an extremely complex system for allocating seats. The first round of voting took place on Monday and Tuesday in the election, Egypt's first since President Hosni Mubarak was toppled by a popular revolt in February. A source in the FJP, the Brotherhood's party, who declined to be named, said that the lists for the Freedom and Justice Party are in the lead in most of the governorates of the first round. He told Reuters that the FJP-led list, which also includes several smaller parties, was leading with about 40% of the votes. Official results from Monday and Tuesday's votes are expected later in the day. Voting in the first round covered 9 governorates, including Cairo, northern cities of Alexandria, Port Said and Damietta, and Luxor and Asyut to the south. A mysterious blast which reportedly rocked Isfahan in western Iran on Monday damaged a key nuclear facility in the city. Isfahan is known for its uranium conversion plant, which has been operational since 2004. At first, Iranian officials denied the reports, with the governor of Isfahan later alleging that the blast was caused by an accident that had occurred during a nearby military drill. The Isfahan plant took uranium from mines and produced uranium fluoride gas, which then fed the centrifuges that enrich the uranium. On Wednesday, opposition leader Tzipi Livni met in Amman, Jordan, with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas and urged him to return to the negotiating table with the Israeli government. Knesset members Tzachi Hanegbi, Rani Bar-On, and Chaim Ramon also attended the meeting. Livni told Abbas not to, quote, let extremist Islamic forces sweep over you as well. The Middle East is changing, and the peace talk stalemate serves the extremists who are taking advantage of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict across the Arab world, adding that unilateral steps would not end the regional conflict or lead to the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. Livni updated Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Foreign Minister Avigdor Lieberman, and President Shimon Peres on the meeting. Iceland's parliament voted on Tuesday in favor of recognizing the Palestinian territories as an independent state, the first Western European country to do so, according to Iceland's foreign minister. The vote paves the way for formal recognition by the small North Atlantic island, which led the way in recognizing the independence of the 3 Baltic states after the collapse of the former Soviet Union in 1991. The Icelandic parliament decided by 38 votes in the 63-seat House to back a resolution allowing for the recognition of a Palestinian state within the borders of the Six-Day War of 1967. Iceland's recognition, however, is expected to amount to little more than a symbolic step, as the Palestinian Authority strives to get United Nations recognition. Its quest for a seat at the international body has so far failed. Meanwhile, Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas reaffirmed his bid for UN membership on Tuesday, saying it should complement peace negotiations provided that Israel is prepared to negotiate on the basis of the 1967 borders. Yediot Achronot reported that a new mobile exhibit chronicling the abduction of Nazi criminal Adolf Eichmann will go on the road next month, displaying items collected by the Mossad. The artifacts, many of which were never shown to the public, have been on display at the Mossad headquarters. On a recent visit to the command center, Minister Yossi Peled suggested that the items should be exhibited. After careful consideration, the Secret Service agreed to make the citizens of Israel privy to the details of the operation. The exhibit's first stop will be none other than the Knesset. Starting December 15th, public officials, employees, and visitors of the Parliament building will be able to view objects collected during one of the most famous operations in the history of Israeli espionage. The show will remain there for a month before being moved to other locations that do not require security clearance. The show includes equipment used by the Mossad agents during the operation, the blindfold that kept the war criminal in the dark while his captors took him to a temporary hideaway, the fake identification that was manufactured to fly him out of Argentina without being detected by the authorities, and the keys to his Buenos Aires home. The spy's fake IDs and the original verdict condemning Eichmann, signed by Jerusalem District Court judges, will also be on display, as well as photographs chronicling the kidnapping and Nazis' arrival in Israel. A flash mob took place in Mamilla Center, Jerusalem last week. A group of Israelis assembled suddenly in the middle of Mamilla to perform an unusual and exciting dance and then dispersed back into the crowd.